Gege Akutami is a madman with the details once again. Let's talk about this finger in 266, but spoilers beware. Alright, so with the help of one of my Discord members, shout out to Blue, we have found the real life location of this spiral staircase and thus of this finger. It is actually the Shiromaru Dam in Tokyo, and this place is extremely cool. And this thing is just a really cool piece of engineering. It is not only a hydroelectric dam that generates power, but it also has the longest fish ladder in Japan, and that's this thing here. It allows the fish to still swim upstream even though the dam is here. But the part you're all waiting for is right here, as this is the spiral staircase located within the dam that leads you down towards the fish ladder for you to check it out. And as you can see, it is pretty much identical to Gege's drawing here. It may be hard to mark out, but these parts where it looks more flat in Gege's drawing are actually alluding to these steps that get much bigger compared to the smaller steps as it goes around. And for my visual learners out here, here is the map, and this point here is the dam, and over here is Shinjuku, where the majority of the action is taking place right now. So as you can see, it's pretty far away, about a 3-hour drive. Now, I think this is really interesting because it lends credence to the idea that this is Sukuna's 20th finger. Because this is a real-world location, I don't think this finger is one that is currently inside of Megami or Yuji or whatever, right? I don't think there's some weird domain expansion or innate domain thing happening right here. I think this is the finger that Gojo hid in order to stay Yuji's execution, but also potentially as some sort of final plan to deal with Sukuna. Now, whether it's Nobara or not who's going to do something to that finger, and I've already put out a video talking about her specifically, so check it out if you haven't, I think that finger serves some purpose, and it's only in this moment that Sukuna realizes that is there because something is happening or is about to happen to it. Now, why store it in that dam? I don't know, but again, it is a hydroelectric dam that can generate power, so perhaps something about that helps to mask its presence, or perhaps it's going to be utilized in whatever they plan to do to it. And then there's one other piece to this, which I don't know if it fits, but if it did, it would just make so much sense, and that's Ichichi and what Gojo tasked him with. If you recall here, he says, you still have a monumental task to perform, so be sure to give it your all. What if he's referring to being Nobara's handler and making sure whatever is going on with this 20th finger happens, whether that is to place the finger there, make sure it's protected, or again, to deliver Nobara there without anybody finding out to make sure whatever this failsafe is goes off without a hitch. All I'm saying is it wouldn't be the first time that Gojo trusted him with one of his students that everybody thought was dead. Because like Gojo says here, I trust you more than anyone. And before anybody says, I know that this scene is in reference to the barrier he wants Ichichi to create for his 200% hollow purple. However, I don't think that this is the monumental task Gojo was referring to in the earlier panel. Because yes, Ichichi made that barrier in order to mask Gojo's energy and power on that hollow purple, but Gojo knew that wasn't going to take out Sukuna. He himself says that that was just his move to let Sukuna know that he's the challenger here. It was a flex more than anything. So I don't think Gojo would call that a monumental task. I feel like he was referring to something else. Anyways, I just thought this was all fascinating after finding this dam, so I wanted to get y'all's thoughts and theories on it, so be sure to let me know down below.